Finals day at the Grand Slam. Michael van Gerwen at the moment in control, 4-1 up on Michael Smith in our first semi-final. And then look at that, old rivalries renewed. Raymond van Barneveld against Phil Taylor a little later on this afternoon here at Wolverhampton. But 92 average from Michael Smith isn't going to challenge Michael van Gerwen in this semi-final. He's got to pick up the scoring, needs to be more consistent. But John and I were just talking during the break. He simply has to win this little session.
Well, he has the advantage of throw. He starts 3 times, and he needs to get a 3-2. That would mean he'd be down 6-4 only. Anything else, with Michael having advantage in the next session, is really just going to be too much for him. So this is a must-do session if he's going to make a run at winning this match. Well, 18-1 he shows, and he's got to change that by winning these legs.
That will help. It's second 180. Michael van Gerwen, that 40-1 on. He was 8-1 on at the start of the match.
83.
But Michael Smith giving himself a great chance in this leg. Yeah, if he can win this little session 3-2, he's very much in this semi-final.
Yeah, see, this is difficulty here. You just said like he's given himself a chance in this leg. Well, he started the leg. He should have a chance, you know. And see that mentality that permeates us all, and probably himself. That's a negativity that's really tough to overcome.
60.
Well, the 180 and then 2 disappointing visits for Smith. Michael van Gerwen not able to respond.
58.
So advantage, 6 darts from 144 for Michael Smith to get his second leg on the board. He'd like to do it in 3, double 12, and he will.
Yeah, and he's really good at those out shots where he gets the 2 treble 20s. And oh, look at Michael, he's left 60, so he'll pressure the shot. But I feel Smith will probably get this double 12. That's a nice marker. Well, it's double 6, and there is pressure now. But he handles it. He handles it, holds throw. Of course, had he missed, that was going to be big trouble.
100.
But he didn't, and he's still in it, and he's held throw, and he's hanging on in there. The young man from St Helens who described his quarter-final defeat by Phil Taylor here 12 months ago as the worst day of his career when he capitulated. 16-3 it was. Determined to put it right, and he has this year. He's facing the biggest test of his career against the world #1.
58.
Well, if Michael finds the form of last night, Kim Huybrechts never capitulated, and he lost 16-4.
57.
But he kept playing and he kept trying. But that's just how well Michael van Gerwen played.
When he raises his game to that level, we've seen it probably on 3 or 4 occasions, I reckon, in the last couple of years. He is unbeatable.
132.
Well, sometimes, you know, any player can be like that. Just think in the group stage. And,
96.
Gino the Boss.
Required 32.
Tremendous game he had.
28.
Well, no matter. Smith not on a finish. So double 2 for van Gerwen. He doesn't normally get this low, does he?
Game shown as 7.
Still handle it.
Michael Smith.
Another dominant leg on throw for Michael van Gerwen. And each time that happens, it increases the pressure, doesn't it, on Michael Smith to respond and to hold in the next leg. Both players will know how vital this little session is. The destiny of this semi-final. That's terrific. He's answering a lot of questions during this Grand Slam, Michael Smith, and fair play, but here comes van Gerwen again.
Yeah, almost answering another 180. He's still keeping within range to pressurize. Oh, great third, gets to 86.
Well, he has beaten Michael van Gerwen in 2 big European Tour events in the last 12 months or so. Winning the European Darts Trophy twice, beating van Gerwen in the final, but they were just first to 6 legs, of course. Double 7 here.
Yeah, so we tend to undervalue that because it's not a distance match, but still it does mean something.
Yeah.
65.
What it means is he's not afraid of the man. He's not afraid to play the man. He can stand toe to toe.
Yeah, there were two great victories, both in Germany. Double one. As he fluffed his lines here. This would be painful. Tops for Michael van Gerwen. And it is. It's very painful. That's the break of throw. It's 3 breaks of throw now for Michael van Gerwen. Is that 8th leg a pivotal moment in this semi-final? I think it may be.
Oh yeah. Well, that could be the leg that really the gap just got too big. Michael looking to make it a 5-leg margin with this leg on throw.
2 out of 11 on the doubles. Michael Smith. Van Gerwen started the match 8-1 on. I think the bookies may have it right. 25-1 in a 2-horse race. You never know, Michael Smith, but he will have to produce something extra special. As Michael van Gerwen produces a 5th 180. He's left 42 after 9.
100. Mark will require 42.
And this is what he did last night. So effectively double 16, double 8,
Game
12 dart leg. Need a 9 to break those.
3 legs on the spin. Has to win this leg.
58.
Has to. Michael Smith, and not the start that he would have wanted.
60.
Do you think?
He got off the hook though here. Let's see if he can rally after that 60 by van Gerwen.
We know Michael Smith has the ability, never been in doubt. I always felt coming into this semi-final that even though there's only a few months between them in terms of age, that
96.
all the big match experience that Michael van Gerwen has was always going to be the difference, and so it's proved to be. But I mean, in terms of quality, you know, van Gerwen can.
Well, there's a case to be said that Michael van Gerwen's playing right now the best he's ever played. It'd certainly be hard to argue otherwise.
Well, Michael van Gerwen, 15 tournament wins in 2015, John.
95.
And he's got to the final of every big TV event this year, at least the final.
174.
Well, what about that? From absolutely nowhere, piles the pressure on. Tops for Michael Smith.
72.
Oh, and this would be
Will you require 100?
dire for Michael Smith if van Gerwen takes this treble 17 now for tops for 8-2. Oh, dagger through the heart of Michael Smith. Thinking I thought I had that one there, but it's just not going my way. He'll have to really rally now. He has to go regroup and come back and see what he can do. As Michael van Gerwen is at his very, very best.